Hey guys, Sean Studios back again. It's Alex.
And it's me, Noah.
And we are here with a big ass run the rope. Haven't done one of these in a while, have we?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about. We got WWE news coming off of their Royal Rumble debacle. The Royal Fumble, it's been called by some people.
Oh, so very clever. You guys.
You IWC, you clever good guys. Who thought that one? Some TNA, some ROH, and then a bunch of other shit. We got really everyone. Everyone's getting a little touched upon today.
All right.
Yeah, we spread the love.
That's right. We share things.
All right.
You know?
Well, let's talk about the biggest issue in wrestling, which is coming off of the Royal Rumble. WWE looked like the fucking shits.
They look bad. I mean, they look stupid. Everybody knew it.
There is a thing, like we were talking about this, which is WWE knew that there was going to be backlash for Reigns winning. But the quote is, they didn't know it would be that bad. Which you had the greatest analogy for what that means. What that like. You don't remember that, do you?
I don't remember that.
You forget all your good shit, man. I feed you.
There's so much flowing, you know, and I can't.
Your analogy was, like, to that news article was like, that's basically like someone knowing they're gonna shit themselves, and does so, and it's like, oh, I didn't know it would be that bad.
Basically, okay, yeah. I do remember. All you had to say was the shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So and it's like that's true. Like basically, WWE shit themselves, and just like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be this bad.
Right. Like I knew I had to shit. but all that.
Yeah. It's like like
come on, man.
It's exactly, and like it's pretty bad, and basically they're in recovery mode because now. At Fastlane, we're going to get Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns. The winner taking on Brock Lesnar.
And this is, I mean, they could really make an even worse mistake.
And up until a few days ago, like they were going to do this. They were going to have Roman Reigns go over. They were going to do like some kind of swervy, fucked up finish to make Bryan somewhat look good, but Roman Reigns still look better,
stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, and like it's like so. It was bad enough you had Roman Reigns win the Rumble. You're gonna have him go over against Daniel Bryan. I would
have kept them miles apart.
Absolutely, that'd have been the smartest thing. But no, let's move in the fucking ring together. And it's just like so now the plan is maybe they'll be doing a triple threat match. It could fucking change. In which case it's just like, well, you're basically just admitting, yep, we fucked up again, folks. And to make up for it, we're gonna put Daniel Bryan back in the match, and we're not gonna let him win, but we're gonna put him in the match. It's just this.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like their thinking here.
They're like, honestly, I don't know which I hate more. I don't know whether I have more. I'd have like just fucking bite the fucking bullet and do it. At least man up and admit, yeah, we fucked up. But we're gonna stick to our guns. Or like, what's worse? Like, hey, yeah, we fucked up. So here's a little hammy. But we're not gonna let Bryan win, obviously. But we're gonna give you a little something. Like I don't know what's more insulting.
I think that, well, if they don't put him over at Fastlane, they are in for much worse backlash. So I think he might end up in the main event. But a triple threat, like you said, is basically an admission that they were wrong.
Yeah.
So they can't really win in this situation here. Plus, if Reigns wins, no matter how he does it, he's going to get booed.
Yeah.
He will get booed out of
Daniel Bryan could go up there, shake his hand, hug him, raise his arm.
Suck his dick.
Doesn't matter.
He would get booed.
Bryan will get cheered. As soon as Bryan leaves the match, boo Reigns. They've reached the point of no going back. Like, you've passed the point. Like, you can't... You're going to have to fucking bite the fucking bullet and accept the fact that your next top guy is going to get booed for a while. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. There's no going back. You can't have Seth Rollins cash in and expect him to get cheered or booed, or Reigns get cheered because of that. No, they're going to be cheering Rollins and booing Reigns.
The only way to keep Reigns from being booed is to keep the title off him.
Basically, like, it's like, I think fans that have more respect is like, oh, hey, he didn't win. Like, all right, like, they're listening. Like, I've not heard anyone say, well, we don't like Reigns. Like, everyone says that, no, I like Reigns. I just know he's not ready yet. And there's a great thing, like, where Triple H was talking like, oh, well, he was cheered this weekend or whatever at live events. It's like, that should be a more obvious point. Like, the fans aren't booing Reigns on television to boo Reigns and make him look bad. They're booing Reigns because he's the fucking poster boy. They're booing him because they're sending a message to WWE.
Right.
Reigns is the fucking martyr for the fans. Like, it's like, hey, it's kind of when they boo John Cena. They don't boo Cena because they hate Cena. They boo him because they hate the creator behind him.
Yeah, exactly. And there's tons of us included, that will admit we like Cena. He's capable of putting on some amazing matches.
I say time and time again, Cena is a fucking workhorse. When the chips are down, you put Cena in the ring, you get a good match.
But the problem we have is the way that he's been shoved down people's throats.
Absolutely.
And you shouldn't... He is one of those guys that somehow he managed to be pushed through and be the top guy. They tried to do it with Sheamus, and Sheamus was crushed under the weight of that push.
And guess what? Reigns is going to get the same way because he's already starting. Because in a recent interview, he when asked about this, I was like, oh well, that's fair. The fans, blah, blah, blah. And Reigns said, and I'm quoting here, "I'm just the guy out there getting rich." How disconnected from fans can you sound when you say, oh, I don't care what they do. I'm the one out there getting rich. Daniel Bryan had a better day. He's like, hey, that's what makes it wrestling. Like, that's what makes the fans. Like, that's cool. Like, I'm out there to be the best wrestler in the world, and if the fans love me or hate me, that's their decision. And Daniel Bryan comes across as a guy who genuinely doesn't want to be just a superstar. He wants to be the best. They asked him, when you come back, he said how he would watch himself on tape and say man, I hate I'm doing this. I need to get better at this. He constantly is his harshest critic. He constantly wants to get better. That's the kind of guy you want to be pushing. This guy who's his hardest critic.
Mm-hmm.
And he's even said oh, I'd like to go try to be heel again. If I think it'd be awesome to try to reinvent myself and do something new. He doesn't want to do the same old shit. He wants to constantly change up his thing. That's why so many fans respect him, because he has such a love for the business and constantly wants to change up the way he's wrestling.
And he doesn't say, to hell with it. I'm getting
Daniel Bryan became WWE champion, and he could have said oh yeah, last year I fucking hit the peak and that's who I need to be. It's no. He's no, I already did that, and I need to do something new now. He doesn't
constantly changing and evolving.
Yep, he never wants to be the same guy from the next day. He wants to be he wants to constantly be evolving as a wrestler.
I have a question for you.
Ask away.
If Bryan hadn't come back in time,
okay,
what would the reaction be towards Reigns? Do you think it would still be this way? Because Ziggler's still there. You still got Ambrose and maybe Rollins. I think a lot of people. I think it's hard to say. I'm just guessing, but I think people would have been more accepting. But the fact that Daniel Bryan came back, stated, I want to go to WrestleMania and reclaim my title, the title I never lost, and people had such an investment to that, and there was so much doubt, he might have to retire, he might, we're gonna lose our guy, and just there was so much doubt, and so many people were sad about that. That's why so many people latched onto it that he came back. It's yes, he's back, and he's here for us. He's our guy. Mm-hmm. So WWE should have said, Daniel Bryan, I know you're healthy, but you need to stay away from the Rumble. Sorry. Stay till after Rumble, Right. Fastlane, maybe the build up to Fastlane.
I don't know. But, yeah, you should have kept him away. It was a huge mistake. Mm-hmm. They probably did it because they realized they needed to help bump up sales or bump up the hype for it, and that was a smart idea, but you should have had Bryan go over then. Right.
If he's what's bumping up sales, bumping up hype, then he should be the one going over.
And Reigns was non-existent in the Rumble build. He was non-existent. He was a non-factor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the biggest thing is how can you be hyping this guy up as your next big guy when he hasn't done anything? He had a match last night where it was a 5-on-2, the Authority versus Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns signed the apron for fucking half the match.
Right. That even Austin pointed it out on his podcast. I'm not sure if it was on his podcast, but he pointed it out in an interview of some sort.
Yeah, I remember.
That Reigns, he sat on the apron for most of his WWE career so far.
And it's how could no wonder the fans can't get behind the guy. You need to get the guy needs to be in the ring. A shocking fact here that get this, okay? if this match at Fastlane had never happened and Brock Lesnar and Reigns was still on for WrestleMania, then Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania for the WWE World Heavyweight title would have been Roman Reigns' second singles match on pay-per-view in his career. His second singles match on pay-per-view. That is a shocking statistic, and that should not be the case.
No.
That's a horrible booking decision. How
could you be building this guy? I mean, I understand he was injured.
Then you fucking back it off and you put it on the shelf for a few months and you start again fresh after WrestleMania.
Right. And you know, it's strange to me that WWE didn't have a problem, you know, jumping on Reigns' back once he was back, you know.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to get on Bryan's when Bryan, he has that experience. He has all those matches. He has main events on pay-per-view. He has title wins.
And it's like, listen, he's already over. The crowd is already in the palm of his hand. Reigns doesn't have the control of that crowd. Why rush it?
Right. And Bryan right now is more, well, when he came back, is more over than he was when he left.
He's still fucking over. He's so huge.
I think the injury, though, people wanted him back. We miss him. We want to see him.
Yes.
So once he came back, he was more over than when he left. So then he loses the Rumble. Now he's even more over than that.
Yeah.
He needs to be in the main event.
Exactly.
It should be one-on-one. I'm going to say that.
It should be.
It should be the biggest underdog story ever. But they dropped the ball.
Absolutely. And it's, you know, it's like common occurrence. Oh, WWE dropped the ball with something shocking. I mean, I remember like the day after the Royal Rumble was 1 year to the day where I posted on Facebook about Batista winning the Rumble and like just like how like this is the biggest, like this is a fucking F you to the fans and blah blah blah. And it's just like, well, things haven't changed yet. And well, let's talk about Fastlane. Let's get on something a little more positive. Actually, looking like a pretty good show. Reigns Bryan should be a really good match. Bryan's gonna make him look like a fucking $1,000,000. And then everyone's gonna realize when Reigns gets in a match one-on-one by himself without Bryan, everyone's gonna realize, oh wait, Bryan made this guy look good. No one else did. We got Rusev versus Cena, which could be for the United States title, which could be a really good match.
That should be good. I wish they would have saved this match for Mania.
I agree, but I think I had told you this idea, which is I think this is fucking genius. Which is you got Damien Mizdow, who's about ready to become a face, you know, about to turn face, whatever, against the Miz. I would have Rusev Cena have some kind of fucking squash match, whatever, something. You know, you disqualification, something, some kind of fuck finish.
All right.
Next night on Raw, Rusev versus Mizdow, okay, and like everyone's expecting Mizdow to get their fucking shit kicked in. Out comes Cena to distract Rusev. Rusev's distracted. Mizdow rolls him up 1, 2, 3. Mizdow not only beats Rusev for the first time in WWE, but wins the United States title. Big fucking babyface pop for Mizdow. The fucking place would pop like it's WrestleMania. Then you can set up Mizdow versus Miz for the United States title at Mania while giving Rusev some extra heat against Cena.
I do like that idea.
They're not gonna do it, but it's a great idea.
I like it. I think what they want though is this like that big clash of America versus the Soviets.
It's kind of cool they're actually making the United States title worth something again.
Yeah, I hope that it becomes about it. You know, like if Cena wins, I hope he doesn't just like
toss it aside. Yeah,
exactly.
Like, you know, hey, be fucking Captain America, man.
Yeah, dude, wear blue and red and get the fucking spinner belt back.
Bring it back.
Please, not the world title.
No. Please don't bring the spinner belt back.
No,
we're done with that. We got Dean Ambrose versus Bad News Barrett for the IC title. Again, they're treating the secondary titles like they mean something again, which is nice.
Finally.
Probably gonna have the Usos versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
That should be really, really good. Cesaro. Yeah. I hope they got new music. Did they?
No, not yet. The Brass Ring Club has not gotten new music yet.
Awful music.
Yeah, awful. Terrible. Paige versus Nikki Bella. Which Bella holds the belt? Nikki. It's the one that Cena's banging. For the Divas title, no one cares. And, trying to remember what else there was. I thought there was something else. Sting and Triple H are going to have a confrontation at Fastlane.
That's right.
That should be cool. Yep. Also, we got some new guys from the new guys for the Hall of Fame. including the one, the only, ooh yeah, the Macho Man.
It's about damn time.
About damn time, man. I know a lot of people are like, I know a few people are like, just went like, you know, oh, why didn't you like the family like he wanted? His brother actually had a really good reason though. He's like, you know, like, listen, I'm actually older than my brother was when he died. It's like I'm kind of the elder brother now, and it's basically like I did it for his fans. Like the fans want him in there. Like the fans want to remember Randy, so I did it for them. And it's like cool. He took the high road. It's like, listen, like it'd be awesome, and I wish I could respect Randy's wishes, but like the fans are clamoring for it so much, like I can't ignore them.
And that's really big of him to do. I mean, the dude deserves to be in the Hall of Fame too.
Their dad does too.
Right, but you know, he's right. The fans have
waited long enough.
Exactly, and we believe like if there is a Hall of Fame. If we're to believe that the Hall of Fame matters, someone like Randy Savage must be in it.
Absolutely. Totally agree. They got the celebrity wing, which is going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I'm cool with, you know.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not a big deal. I mean, it's kind of... It's like, why the fuck isn't Andy Kaufman not inducted in the Hall of Fame yet?
No.
I mean, because he actually did some wrestling.
Right.
Like, he brought some fucking attention to wrestling. You know, but that's kind of... And then the newest inductee is Rikishi, which I'm just kind of like... he didn't really do anything to really deserve it, but it's still cool.
Right. He's one of those, you know, kitschy guys that you remember from an era, and he was fun.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm kind of surprised that he's in there before The Rock. That's kind of thing.
That's true.
Yeah. But, you know, it's cool. I like Rikishi, and he deserves it. It would be kind of cool if, like, the hidden... Like, wasn't he was on the Wilds. Who was he with attacking with?
Scotty Too Hotty?
No. Yeah, Too Cool would have been kind of cool, but, like, I thought he was teaming with one of his Samoan cousins or whatever. It wasn't the Wild Samoans, though. I don't know. I thought he teamed up with Umaga.
Was he fat too?
Yeah, he's fat too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I knew he teamed up with Haku at one point.
Yeah.
Is Haku in the Hall of Fame?
You got me.
He should be.
All the Samoans are going to be in there.
Oh yeah, they just like the whole fucking Samoan family.
All the fucking islands. Just get them all.
Just the whole fucking all of Samoa. You're in the Hall of Fame. This inducted country of Samoa. Mania card shaping up right now, which is obviously the triple threat matches on paper. They might be doing Sting versus Triple H, probably happening. Rollins versus Randy Orton, Cena versus Rusev, Taker versus Bray Wyatt seems to be all but there, which is shocking. Would you ever think that we'd see Sting and Taker on a card and not in a match together?
That is kind of strange.
Maybe like they'll bump into each other backstage or whatever, and like have like a little
set up a.
I would like that.
That'd be cool, but
I'm cool with.
I really hope it happens.
They're gonna do it. I mean, next year in Texas. I mean, they need a fucking huge match to sell that venue. You know. And
it is Taker's home.
Exactly. You know, that'd be the last match. Like that's Taker's farewell. It's in his home state. Be smart. Mm-hmm. And also probably maybe like they might do something with like the team of Ziggler and Ryback. That's a new team now.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not shitting you. I know.
Oh my god,
I feel your pain, brother.
That is.
I feel your pain, man. Yeah, but whatever. Do you want to talk about the Triple H interview with Austin?
We can talk about it a little bit. I didn't actually get to listen to
it.
I
watched quite a bit of it. Basically, Triple H came off looking like he knows better than Trip Vince. Like, he actually looked like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Basically, because like they asked him like Austin basically like praised the shit out of NXT, and it's like, well, why don't we see that in WWE? It's like, well, I book what I would like to see on television. And it's like, wow, that's actually brilliant. Please take control of Raw and SmackDown, please.
No kidding.
And he actually voiced the thing that a lot of fans say, which is like, he doesn't like the 3 hours of Raw.
It's too much.
It's too much. That's what he said. Like, it's too much to write. It's 3 hours of Raw to write, and it's like, it's too much for writing.
And it's clear, when you're watching it, it's clear to the fans at home that it's too much for the writers. Like, they just throw garbage on television a lot of times.
Yeah.
So.
Well, but speaking of NXT, we got an NXT special taking place on Wednesday night, which this video hopefully will be up by then. Maybe not. I'll try.
Don't hold your breath, though.
I'm not holding my breath. I don't make promises. Like, I just, fuck, I do what I want.
That's right. Get over it.
But I figured we're going to talk because we're going to talk about it and we're going to review it, obviously. We got Kevin Steen versus Kevin Owens.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my God, I called him by his real name. Kevin Owens, a.k.a. Kevin Steen, because Steen's fucking awesome,
Right.
versus Sami Zayn for the NXT title. Oh my God.
Dude, I don't know if I'm even ready to watch this.
My
match.
body
It's
is
like,
not ready.
I might have to meditate, really get in zen with myself.
It's like if you want a better picture of starting from the bottom, now we're here. Look at those two guys.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
like it's fucking obvious, man. It's insane, man. And
This is gonna be. This has potential to be a match of the year candidate.
Absolutely.
I'll say that.
yes, this is probably going to shake up the wrestling world. I think like these guys are going to go out there and like those are two. First of all, let's be honest. Those are two crazy motherfuckers.
Oh,
They are they are guys who every time they wrestled have stepped it up and said, "What can we do to go crazier?" And in my opinion, they're going to go out there like on that night and just say like, "What do you want to do?" It's like we're going to fucking tear the house down. We're going to do what the fuck we want. We're going out there to make a name for ourselves. And they're going to do it.
They're going to put each other on the map. I mean, not that they're not already over, but I mean, this is a statement.
Their goal that night is to be the most fucking over guys in the company after one match.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're going to do everything they can to be like the talk of the town for weeks and months.
Mm-hmm. And what's crazy is like with whatever's left on the card, I'm not sure what the rest of
the fucking card is stacked, dude. We got the Divas title, which is going to be Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Becky in a 4-way.
Okay.
A lot of talent in that. And like Triple H has actually said, like
Sure.
he wants the Divas to be a main staple. Like he wants Divas to be looked at with the same eyes as men. And Charlotte has actually gone on to say in an interview like she wants to main event a WWE pay-per-view one day.
That would be awesome.
That would be fucking awesome. I would do it, man. Absolutely, man. And she deserves it. I mean, she's a fucking great.
Yeah.
She's a world-class talent. We got the number one contenders match: Finn Balor, Adrian Neville. Fuck me,
Dude. That might steal the show. That's saying something. I don't even want to say that.
To put it in perspective for our fans, these two guys had a match in Japan. I think it was for the Best of Super Juniors, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was in England. They had a match in the Best of Super Juniors, I think, though, where basically Triple H saw this match and said, "We need to sign both those guys." So this is going to be a match where these guys go out there and steal the fucking show.
You're about to see what he saw.
Yep. We got the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Wesley and Blake, I think their name is, versus Lucha Dragons, which is basically just a rematch. And I think Kalisto's heading his way up north pretty soon, so
Okay.
which I'm cool with. They got a no DQ match between Baron Corbin and Bull Dempsey, which, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, that's...
And Hideo Itami versus Tyler Breeze. Which like,
yeah, that's going to be fun.
Man, they got this is like a fucking stacked card. Like, every match I have a slight interest in.
And I think if they build it the same way they did their last special, it's going to be an amazing show.
Absolutely.
I mean,
How
could it not?
This is going to be this is a must watch. And the WWE Network is free, so there's no reason you guys should not watch it this month. No question. Like,
Definitely.
watch
Go out of
this.
your way and see this.
Support the fucking NXT guys. They deserve it. Alright, anything to touch upon with WWE?
I think we covered it.
You don't want to talk about the Seth Rollins thing, I guess.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Seth Rollins got caught with a side chick, and his girlfriend tweeted out naked pictures of himself and the girl. Seth, got to keep that side chick on the DL, man.
Yeah, dude, you can't be taking pictures, dude.
Yeah, that's bad news.
You need a burner.
Yep.
Burner phone.
Yep. That sucks.
Okay, what do you say? Like,
yeah. Like someone's like, someone just was like, dude, you should talk about that. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about, man? It's like, the chick was hot.
everybody saw his wiener. Like,
whatever.
Like, shit happens. Dude.
Yeah, shit happens. It just happens to be on a public forum.
Right.
You know?
Sorry, dude.
Sucks for you, bro. I'm glad he's not getting punched for it.
I mean, it's not like something you can't live down. Like, how many of people have been?
Yeah.
Have their wieners leaked?
Yeah, I mean, shit happens, dude. We have congressmen that have had leaked pictures.
No kidding, Brett Favre did, and he's going back to Lambeau to fucking retire his jersey.
Okay, moving on. Let's speaking of wieners, let's talk about TNA.
Oh.
Hey, segue. High five. Fuck TNA.
Right. And moving on.
Yeah. If only.
Right.
That's gonna be the bit next video. They apparently have signed Drew Galloway, formerly Drew McIntyre from WWE.
Made his debut.
Yeah, and then they spoiled it by talking about it on Twitter and Facebook, and it's just like, you guys are a bunch of fucking amateurs. Like anything to get a buzz, they'll do anything.
You know what creates a buzz is like having a good show. And then, like, the next week, people are going to be like, yeah, maybe I'll check that out. And then instead of, like, hey, this week we're going to have a good show, and then the next week it's just back to your shit.
Yeah. Fuck TNA. Drew, why? Like, why would you leave the Indies, man? You're doing so good, and, like...
But I think that now we see guys that are working in TNA, working outside of TNA.
I really hope that TNA doesn't, like, block him out of, like, the Indies, because I actually been enjoying Galloway, and I don't want to see him go to TNA and be wasted.
Right.
Oh, and I'm spoiling shit. They're big taping in London. Like the big thing coming up, it involves Rockstar or Aries, like beat Loki in a match, just having a match, whatever. Laid him out. Then Rockstar Spud cashed in a Feast Fire briefcase to win the X Division title from Loki. Let me repeat that. Rockstar Spud now has a pinfall victory over Loki.
That's mind fucking right there. Like
Loki cannot live like Loki. You can't live that down, man.
The thing is, like Loki, where in his progression of being a complete asshole to coming back to wrestling did he decide? All right, I'll take a pinfall loss to Rockstar.
Well, he got laid out before the match even began. So
still, I can't imagine him doing that.
This is the guy that would not put over Claudio Castagnoli in PWG.
Dude.
Like, that's the guy. This is the same
Claudio.
guy.
Like...
The human horse. Yeah. It's like fucking ridiculous. And Bobby Lashley took on Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle won the TNA title again for a record-breaking time. Kurt Angle, the guy who last year was basically a guy who was had to retire from wrestling because his body just said, fuck it, I quit, is now the champion of TNA.
Is he in their fucking Hall of Fame yet?
Yeah.
Okay, I always wondered how that...
He was like... it was Sting that was the first inductee. He was the second.
He was the second, but then he didn't accept it or some shit.
He accepted it. He ended up accepting it or some bullshit. Who the fuck cares? It's TNA. Let's talk about ROH.
Alright.
They got a fucking badass pay-per-view coming up on March 1st, the 13th anniversary in Las Vegas.
Looks really good.
Looks really good, man. The top 4 matches of this fucking show are amazing. We start things off with the main event, 4-way for the ROH World Title. Jay Briscoe, Elgin, Ciampa, Hansen. That's gonna be fucking awesome, I think.
Yeah, that's meaty.
That's a meaty 4-way. Damn. Them muscles. That's gonna be fucking awesome. We got the tag team titles on line when Red Dragon takes on the Young Bucks.
Well, I cannot get enough of this match, to be honest with you.
Book this match forever.
Oh my god.
I don't care, man. I go watch the match a million times. I don't care. It's so fucking awesome.
And it's weird because like they already did the 2 out of 3 falls, so most times in that scenario I'd be like, dude, it's over.
Who cares?
Let's see more.
It's Young Bucks, man.
Best of 7.
Suck it. We have Jay Lethal defending his World Television title against Alberto El Patron.
That should be
absolutely, man.
Sweet match.
We were recently at a Dearborn show. Alberto Patron is the real fucking deal, man. He is fucking.
He doesn't take nights off.
No, he's a fucking worker, man, and he is fucking over as a motherfucker.
No shit, I didn't expect it to be that over. I mean, I knew he'd get a pop, but woo. He
has come to the dance, and he brought his Tanquin shoes, man. He is fucking good.
He's ready.
He is not a slouch. And then we have the next big match, which is ACH taking on AJ motherfucking Styles. Too sweet.
And this is where ACH, I mean, he's gotten over, but if he has an awesome match here, that could put him on the map.
I think AJ's gonna be out there like to fucking put ACH over as like a he's gonna make him look like a fucking $1 million. And we also have 2 other matches we don't really care about, but we're gonna mention them. Roddy taking on BJ Whitmer in a grudge match.
Yeah. And best BJ match in years, but
oh fuck yeah. And ODB taking on Maria Kanellis. Mark Briscoe's in ODB's corner, and Michael Bennett's in Maria's corner.
As long as it's got... It's going to be a story. Hopefully it's a short story with a little comedy.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, get in, get out.
Give us a laugh, get the fuck out.
Yep. But we want to talk about the Dearborn show real quick we went to?
Sure.
Okay. It was fun.
Oh,
So,
yes, it was a pretty good show.
Yeah. Saw Jadarius Thomas's last match against Jimmy Jacobs where Jimmy made him fucking work, dude.
And he made him look good.
Yeah, he did.
I think that was one of TD's best matches.
That would be the CNH match we saw last year. Last year at the same place, the Dearborn.
That's a good point.
That was a really good match. Alberto versus ACH, man, holy shit, dude. They brought the fucking house down.
Mm-hmm. And I like how those two work together where, Alberto is not afraid to make a smaller guy look good.
Yeah, and I would say right now, man, I think ACH went out there and proved himself because, like, he was chopping the shit out of Alberto.
Yeah, he didn't hold back.
No, ACH got some fucking fire underneath his boots. Roddy versus Jay Lethal was pretty good. Crowd wasn't really into it because, like, Alberto Patron match was right before that, and, like, that kind of, like, they were fucking hot for that match.
Oh, yeah.
And that was kind of like, some like decent match, but nothing really spectacular, I would say, from this show otherwise.
But it was good.
Yeah,
it was
good.
fun.
They're definitely building up some stuff. Not a fan of them keeping, like, they got like two fucking feuds going on for Jay Briscoe. They got the feud with the Kingdom, and they have the feud with the world title. It's like, pick one or the other.
Right.
Yep. So, okay, I got a few things to talk about with ROH. One thing is, like, just, like, they've been having a few issues, like, basically, they finally didn't do as many buys as they want, which obviously explains why they're booking the huge-ass 13th anniversary show, like, fucking huge, like, they're making that a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, they also, like, they're not, like, Sinclair's, like, kind of hesitant about giving them more money now for funding, which sucks. But I gotta say, I have some issue with booking. First and foremost, if you've been paying attention to, like, our talks about, like, Roderick Strong in the Indies, which he's, like, been a fucking great-ass, dickhead heel, why is he not doing that in ROH? Like, why is he this babyface taking on the decade? Like, why don't you make Roddy just a dick?
Right.
Roddy's great at being a dick.
Let him, break him away from the decade, but just let him be a jerk.
Yeah.
Even if you want him to be a TV title champion again, a heel, give him something to, like, sink his teeth into, give him someone to just beat the shit out of forever.
Like, I'd have been more okay with, like, like, if Roddy, like, broke over the fuck decade, he's like, hey, fuck the decade, but also, hey, fuck you fans, dude. I don't like you guys. And, like, the guys in the back, fuck.
I didn't do it for you.
Yeah, I didn't do it for you. I said fuck you because I got bored. I want to do my own thing. It's like, we don't have to...
Put him in a feud with Hanson for a while.
Fuck it, Hanson needs some...
Put him over.
Yeah. I think Hanson needs it because Hanson needs to get some stiffened.
Exactly. I think that put him in a feud similar to the Stevens feud back in the day.
Man.
And you got yourself a fucking... You're making a new guy and you're giving Roddy something to do.
And also, let's face it, Hanson's better than Eric Stevens.
I think he's got more potential, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, but that's, minor issues. It's just like some of their booking's just been very questionable and like...
Nobody stands out. No one's able to be edgy. I feel like we've talked about that, like Cole shines in PWG but feels very mellowed out in ROH.
Yeah. Elgin's character's still a fucking bust. Like, that's just...
It's just not working.
No. And like, they're so afraid of, like, acknowledging the other indies. Like, they don't want to talk about, like, the other guys working, except for, like, New Japan, I guess. But, like, I understand that. But it's like, you should be talking about the fact that these guys are also on the indies, too,
Right, like, why does it... I think at this point in wrestling, the business, it's okay to admit that there are other companies that exist.
Yeah. Like, people are watching you. Like, they're not gonna be like, oh, this company exists too. Like, click, turn off ROH, let's watch this guy.
Right.
They're already watching you. They're gonna pay attention to you. And it just seems like ROH is just trying to make their own little bubble, and you can't really do that when you're an indie company. You can't have your own bubble.
No, it's a very corporate idea for a company that's not big enough for it.
Yeah, and especially one that like doesn't have the funding to be like a bigger company. Or like the company's not funding them any further. So that's my thing. That's my 2 cents on the project.
Wait. Cole and Seidel, are they about to start a feud? Is that right?
Cole's injured, so.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
Yeah.
But they hinted at it.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. Yeah, Seidel versus Taven, which was fucking Taven's best showing ever. Seidel is fucking awesome. Taven's getting better, and maybe we'll see Seidel versus Cole.
Hopefully.
Swing. Okay, let's switch over to Gabe. Dragon Gate USA Evolve,
It's always
whatever.
Gabe.
It's Gabe.
It's never like, let's talk about Gabe.
Yeah, well, it's Gabe. But that being said, Gabe did pull that fucking rabbit out of his hat. For WrestleMania weekend, the WN Live Super Show, he got Generation X back. It's Austin Aries and Roderick Strong, baby.
Holy shit, I gotta see this.
Taking on Ricochet and Uhaa Nation.
This is a dream match right
Absolutely,
here.
man. So don't fuck it up, Gabe.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Because Gen Next and Aries Strong they were a part of my favorite tag team match of all time against the Briscoes at Unified, and to see them back together again,
It's gonna be awesome. We might actually have to buy a Gabe show for WrestleMania.
Might have to do it.
Hey, man. And then also, Gabe got formerly Justin Gabriel from WWE, who just up and quit WWE. Like,
yeah.
Did you hear the story about that?
I don't think I actually
Basically,
did.
like, he showed up for Raw, and it's like, am I scheduled? And it's like, nope. And, like, he left. And, like, he went, like, fucking, like, hung out in an amusement park or whatever, or, like, something like that. And, like, hopped on a plane and went home. And, like, oh, well, we had a backstage something for you. Like, why'd you leave? And it's like, because you guys haven't done the thing for me. Like, I want to leave. I'm quit. And, like, this is the week before the Rumble. Like, it's just like, fucking I quit.
I knew it was right before that.
And it's like, that's why I like that. Like, fucking balls on you.
No shit, dude.
PJ
Good for
Black,
you.
whatever your fucking real name is.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, good for you, man. Have the balls to stand up and say, hey, you use me? No? Okay. And the basic thing was like, yeah, like, you guys want to go to further my career at all? Besides, like, main event and superstars? It's like, well, fuck it. I'll go to the Indies and make more money because...
And he's got a friend who just did the same in Galloway, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So.
And Brian Myers, you know, it's like, fuck it. I'll go to the Indies, I'll work, and at least I'll get to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll have to work a little hard for my money, but I'll make money.
Right.
You know?
But use that name, what little name you got in WWE, because what are they going to do? The best they're going to do is make you look worse.
Yeah, it's like they haven't done anything for him. So, good for him. All right, let's go across the pond to Japan. We're talking about New Japan, and they're about ready to rock and roll. They're about to get back on the track with their New Beginning shows.
Yeah, that's tonight.
Tonight, February 11th. It's going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Is it February? What is it? Is it tomorrow for them?
Yeah, it's tomorrow for them.
Okay.
So, that's going to be cool. Not really much to talk about. They've been kind of quiet over there. They're starting to break out some new guys. Like, they had, like, Red Dragon, like, fighting a few with these guys, like, during the tour, which is cool. But the biggest news actually doesn't come from New Japan. It comes from a little company called Pro Wrestling Noah, which involved Suzuki Gun invading their company, which is like, well, you got my interest.
Yeah, I'm interested now.
I think it's March 12th. We're going to be seeing Minoru Suzuki versus Narumichi Marufuji for the GHC heavyweight title. Holy fuck!
Now, where is this? Is this on Noah?
Yeah, no.
Okay. See, I love Invasion Angle, so
I
really
look,
can't
and
wait.
they've done a good job. Like, basically these guys have just come in, like, they've been fucking tearing it up. And actually, KES versus TMDK for the titles, the tag titles, is very, very soon, like maybe next week or whatever. Which has sparked a some like one like what's PWG or New Japan getting out of Noah. Well, apparently they bought it. It's
That's what I've heard.
The rumor is, like, according to Super Crazy, they bought Noah, and now Jado is booking Noah, which is like, holy shit, that's fucking awesome.
And it sounds like it's almost going to be like a developmental type. Like, they can bring guys up, they can use it to help, get guys ready.
Yeah.
I think this is sweet.
I mean, this is like the fucking best thing that could happen to Noah. I mean, like, Noah had been foundering for a long time.
Yeah, and the thing that's the bummer is, like, they have a lot of talent.
They do, and, like, they're good, and, like, I'm actually I'm going back and watching some old Noah from last year, and, like, they got some good shit, man. Like, who is it? Like, Seguri and Tanaka as a tag team was fucking awesome. I think it was those two guys. I don't know. But yeah, so this is cool. This is going to do nothing but boost my interest in Noah. Although I just want to see that match. I want to see those two matches: TMDK versus KES and Suzuki versus Marufuji. I want to see those matches now.
Those should be turn them on now.
Yeah. Well, having back across the pond, we go to California. PWG very, very soon, February 27th, with, the show is From Out of Nowhere. Okay.
Okay, like the, yeah.
Okay. We have AR Fox taking on ACH. The debut of Speedball Mike Bailey taking on Biff Busick. Heard a lot about this guy.
Have you?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
He's really good. Trademark likes him. Cedric Alexander taking on Tommaso Ciampa. That should be interesting. The Best Friends are back.
Yes!
Taking on the Beaver Boys. Alex Riley and John Silver making their debut, which is awesome. Good for them.
Mm-hmm. These guys, I've only seen one match.
They're pretty good.
They are.
Chris Hero versus Drew Gulak in a bit of a dream match.
Yeah, Gulak's so fun to watch.
Oh, Gulak's awesome. Glad to see him getting booked there. Ricochet versus Matt Sydal. That should be awesome.
Definitely.
The Young Bucks taking on one of my favorite tag teams, Monster Mafia, Ethan Page, Josh Alexander. So fucking happy to see those guys getting booked there, man.
Awesome. That's gonna be that late on the card, you think?
It's Young Bucks, baby!
That's true.
Like, it's the Young Bucks, man. And then the main event is Roderick Strong taking on Trevor Lee for the PWG title.
Ooh.
So, yes.
Roddy's gonna lay into him.
Roddy is gonna fuck him up, man.
I don't know if Trevor's smart enough to, like, stop going forward.
He'll learn.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a pretty good show, and hopefully this... I think them bringing in more talent is gonna help fix the issue of losing a lot of guys from ROH. My thing is, please don't put the belt on Trevor just yet.
No.
Let Roddy be champion for a little bit.
Right, he's got legs.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Plus, I think they need a good heel champion for a little while.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
little
Roddy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with little Roddy, baby. I completely forgot. I don't know if you talked about this yet, but I'm going to talk about it again anyway. Uhaa Nation heading to WWE. He's been signed to a developmental deal.
I think we did mention that.
I think we did, but I'm going to mention it again.
It's awesome.
Because Uhaa Nation.
Can you imagine NXT with this guy?
Dude,
imagine his debut. Shit. Like, the crowd who has never seen him before would just lose their minds.
I want to see him versus Sami Zayn, man. Like, fucking Sami Zayn. That'd be insane.
My God. Like, Sammy doing his springboard stuff and just, like, don't caught him like
a baby in a basket.
That's right.
Him versus Adrian Neville. Him versus Hideo Itami or Finn Balor, man.
Fucking Owens.
Fucking Uhaa Nation in WWE is gonna be fucking awesome, man. I love that guy. He's an awesome dude.
I think he's going straight to the top.
Absolutely, man. He's fucking ripped like a motherfucker. Last but not least, first time mentioning on video, we're gonna talk about Lucha Underground.
Oh
man,
I feel like it's strange that we haven't talked about it yet since we enjoy it so
much. We started watching this right before the end of the year, I think, a little bit. And yeah, they are a fucking good ass product, man. They are really doing a good job at creating a very consistent product and one that's very easy to follow and very unique in its approach.
Very different than anything else.
It's almost like Chikara if Chikara had more money. Like they had more funding. It's like very like they create like this little parallel universe that they exist in, and it works.
And it's almost like a combination of like a TV show, like a TV drama.
Yeah.
Mixed with a wrestling component. It's weird because when you're watching it, the first time you see it, you're like, this is so different. This is so. I'm like, and then you start to see the rest, and you're like, this is pretty good. And the way that they're booking things. Keeping guys looking strong, covering people's weaknesses.
Yeah, I mean, hell, they got the guy Judas Macias from TNA, who used to be, okay, he's in this company, and he's actually really fucking awesome. And it's like, holy shit, they've made this guy look good. Mm-hmm. And they bring in a lot of...
Ezekiel Jackson was in a ladder match that was a great match.
Yeah, it was great.
There was two other guys in it, but
yeah,
still. And
yeah, they're doing a lot of great things. I mean, Brian Cage being booked as a fucking monster, there's awesome as Cage. They're bringing in Willie Mack, Shane Strickland, Jack Evans is going to be debuting pretty soon. They've already got a program, and they got Alberto El Patron there with the AAA title. Like he's bringing that with him. And it's like fuck yeah, someone actually bringing appreciation, and just like it's pretty
great.
Yeah, and it's really cool.
Matt Cross is in the company.
Matt Cross, Ricochet, who else? A couple guys from California. I'd like to see the Rock.
B-Boy.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Rock sponsors maybe brought in.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. But man, it's fucking awesome, and I really like this company. They're doing a great job, and people are already saying like this is they're a shoo-in for like TV show of the year next year.
Because it just works. Everything's Builds.
The only real problem is, one, it's a short time. It's only an hour-long show, which kind of sucks. But like, you know, they room for expansion.
Sure.
And I really want to see a pay-per-view or like a big show.
Yeah, I'd like to see something build to. I mean, maybe like a season finale, but I'm hoping that it's like longer show possibly. Yeah. Big, 2-3 hours. You know.
Nah, something. 3 hours would be too much. 2 hours would be good.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe like first time they do like a 2-hour special. And like see how that works out, and then like you know you can go from there maybe.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
This guy.
I got the brains. All right. Anything else to touch upon? You want to talk about?
I think we did a pretty good rundown.
They got a run. We ran the ropes, man.
We sure did.
We ran them back ways, forwards,
crisscross.
Down ways.
The spot that never ends, man.
Yep. All right. Thank you for joining us, guys. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
See ya.